boys and girls. Happy Sunday. I have a devotion for you, and I think it's going to be kind of brief, I think. So I think it's going to be a short one. We'll see. So the title of this devotion is called The Perfect Place. And I'm going to start by sharing a verse with you from John chapter 14, verse 2. There are many rooms in my Father's house. If this were not true, I would have told you. I am going there to prepare a place for you. So what would be a perfect day for you? Unlimited ice cream, a day at the beach, sitting behind home plate, watching your favorite team win the 7th game of the World Series? As good as all of those things are, being in heaven will be so much better than any of that. In fact, we can't even imagine the joy we'll experience in heaven. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9 says, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has known what God has prepared for those who love them. I want to read that verse again. I want you to do this with me, okay? So from Corinthians chapter 9, verse 9, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has known what God has prepared for those who love him. We don't exactly know what it will be like in heaven, but we're given a few clues in the Bible. Revelation 5 talks about hearing the voices of singing angels. Revelation 21 tells us that there will be no more crying or death or pain. But the best thing about heaven will be the presence of God. In fact, Revelation 22 tells us that there won't even be a need for the sun in heaven. You won't need your sunglasses. There won't even be a need for the sun in heaven because God will be bright enough to light up the whole place. So actually, I pointed to my friend right here. His name is Owen, and he's actually been blind since birth. He has no concept of what anything looks like. You know, he could feel things like clothes and faces and grass, but he has no idea what colors are. You know, Owen had no idea what green meant. He had never seen green. But imagine if there were a miracle and he was able to see. Suddenly, he would be able to understand how wonderful and beautiful the world is. That could be the way it will be when we go to heaven. We can't imagine what pure joy will be like because we've never felt it. We have no concept of perfection because we've never seen it. And when we do, we'll see just how wonderful and beautiful heaven is. Oh, and you have something you want to tell me here. I'm going to take your sunglasses off. These are super cool sunglasses, but I'm going to put them to the side because I don't want them to get all messed up. You have something to tell me? Oh, you studied the Bible the other day? That's great, Owen. Oh, what did you discover? That the Greek word means fresh licorice? What? Say that. The Greek word for fresh licorice is used 17 times to describe heaven? Owen says there will be streets of licorice lakes, and angels whose only job is to hand out licorice. Oh, Owen, he said he made all of that up. But wouldn't that be great? I mean, of course, even better than licorice, we'll be getting to talk to Jesus when he's sitting right in front of us. So cool, almost as cool as your sunglasses, Owen. Okay, so salvation entitles us to the best gift ever, to be with Jesus in heaven for eternity. So I have a challenge for all of you, and I sent it out earlier this week so that you could work on it at home. The challenge is to draw a picture or describe with words what you think heaven will be like. Then ask your family what they think it will be like. So at this time, I'm going to clip in those pictures or whatever you created, whatever you shared and pass along to me. I'm going to clip that in right now. So we're going to end today with our memory verse. You've been seeing this verse over and over again. I think this might be, is it the third lesson that I've done about salvation with that salvation theme? So you've probably seen this verse a lot. God gave us new life because of what Christ has done. He gave us life even when we were dead in sin. God's grace has saved you. That comes from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 5. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen. We'll see you on Zoom at 10:30 a.m. today. Bye. See you on Zoom.